Meantime, here in New York City, a shocking new ICE report revealing the full extent of the city's migrant crime crisis. There are reportedly over 58,000 migrants with felony records or facing criminal charges in New York City, and over 660,000 throughout our country. Scherie Murray is a former New York State GOP committeewoman, a member of the Black Americans for Trump coalition, and is a New York City business owner. She joins me now. Great to have you back on the program. Your reaction to these absolutely stunning numbers?
Well, it's a pleasure to be with you this morning, Todd. It's unnerving, to say the least. I mean, we've seen what happens across the country when illegal migrants commit crimes. In the case of Laken Riley, unfortunately, she did not survive. And that case was, that criminal was let go here in New York City. And so, I just call on City Hall lawmakers to really just loosen up our sanctuary city policies. And they can do that.
And there has been sort of some indication that maybe Mayor Adams is inclined to do that. But we need hard and fast action, to your point. And I think New York Republican Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis spells that out, slamming the Dems over this report. It is shocking that Democrats have gone so far out of their way to harbor gang members, drug traffickers, and other criminals who are in our country illegally. They need to stop using New Yorkers' hard-earned tax dollars to shield criminals wreaking havoc on our streets and instead cooperate with ICE to have them deported. Scherie, have we reached the tipping point on where New Yorkers are with this? Whether they're eventually going to vote out the far-left politicians who codified this sanctuary city madness that allows these migrant criminals to roam free without any consequences. Have we reached that point, Scherie?
I think we have, and to your point, Todd, the far-left Marxist former mayor, Bill de Blasio, is the one who did codify this. But, in 2025, we do have the city council elections coming up, where New York City voters can vote out left-leaning city council members who want to have a sanctuary city policy in place. And so, I just call on your viewers, New York City voters, taxpayers alike, to really just wake up and see that left-leaning Democratic lawmakers do not have the best interests of our tax dollars and our safety in mind.
And as you pointed out, it is not just a New York City problem that we are talking about, because as we saw in the Laken Riley case, that started in New York City and went down to Georgia, and then we have the horrible tragedy on our hand. Before we let you go, New York City reportedly paying the Pakistani government $220 million to house illegal immigrants in the city. Incoming DOJ co-chair Vivek Ramaswamy says this is not good, blasting the situation. Quote, a taxpayer-funded hotel for illegal migrants is owned by the Pakistani government, which means New York City taxpayers are effectively paying a foreign government to house illegals in our own country. This is nuts. How does this happen, Scherie?
Well, again, it's the left-leaning policies. Look at the Biden administration. Their open border crisis has brought this upon our country now that our tax-paying dollars are footing the bill for migrants, their health care, their education. And so it's just abhorrent. And we really, I'm excited that President Trump is coming in, and I'm hoping that Mayor Adams works with the incoming administration to just work with, the federal government, including the incoming FBI leadership and ICE and Tom Homan, and so that we can really combat, the percentage of illegal gang members and criminals that has made their way into our country.
Right. And how about we not pay the Pakistani government to house them on New York soil, a place I walk by every single day as I go to the train. Scherie Murray, thank you for your time. Appreciate your insight.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.